Texas A&M now has the opportunity to get this one right, to hire the proper coach that will take them past the expectations of 8-4 and actually bring them toward a SEC championship and a college football playoff appearance and potentially even a national title. But what's interesting is hearing people say that Texas A&M is not a great job in college football. I hate to break it to you, folks. It is. It's actually probably one of the 15 best jobs you could ask for. If you're brand new, welcome on into the channel. My name is Thompson. I'm a radio show host based in Houston, and I talk college football daily. I love talking college football, and if this is the type of content you enjoy, my friends, Aggies everywhere, this is the channel made for you. So hit the subscribe button down below. Leave a comment telling me your thoughts on who should be the hire at Texas A&M, why you don't think A&M is one of the premier jobs in college football. Tell your friends, your family, your sister, your brother, everybody about this channel, and as always, let's continue to talk college football. So Texas A&M just spent over $77 million to say sayonara to Jimbo Fisher through 2031. They'll owe him $19.2 million within the next 60 days. And then basically Bobby Bonilla said, I'm done being the subject of conversation with my $1 million payday on July 1st, because Jimbo Fisher is going to get paid at least $7 million until the end of his contract. So the dude hit the jackpot, doesn't have to coach another day in his life, and basically can retire to wherever the hell he sees fit and do whatever he pleases. That's fine and dandy. Best of luck to you, Jimbo. But therein is your conversation when it comes to Texas A&M not being a premier job. They're going to go after some of the hottest names in the industry, and more specifically, they can land who they see fit. When you give up $77 million to have a coach not be on your sidelines, and then you're willing to look at every single buyout in America and then go, yep, still want him, you're playing with monopoly money. And that's kind of where A&M is. I didn't think that this hire was going to happen this year. I did not think that they were going to fire Fisher even after the 41-point victory and even after Ross Bjork's comments on, well, we thought that this was a move that needed to be made right now. I did not think it was possible. And the main reason why is because I did not imagine A&M being willing to stick out their chest and really more so their wallets and tell everybody, we mean business. We know what's coming in the SEC. We know that college football playoff expansion is on the horizon, and we want to be in the thick of it. I didn't think any of that was going to happen, but lo and behold, here we are on a Tuesday afternoon talking about the opening in College Station. And Dan Lanning right now has said he's not interested. Dabo Swinney right now has said he's not interested. Deion Sanders, who I'm going to tell you right now is never an actual person in the running, is not interested. And a bunch of other coaches are using coach speak to kind of mitigate the horizon of where this program is. But just make it clear, that does not mean that they are not going to be interested if money comes their way. Now, I will say I do believe Dan Lanning. Lanning right now has everything made for him in Eugene, Oregon, with the Nike booster, plus with the now media rights that will be coming toward the Big Ten, and Oregon now at a more prominent level than when Willie Taggart was there or when Mario Cristobal was there. The other thing that's really important about Willie Taggart and Mario Cristobal, it wasn't that they just took jobs in the ACC. They took jobs near their homes or in their homes. This was a place that they wanted to be. They wanted to be around family. They wanted to be close to where they knew. They wanted to get back to their roots. Missouri is where Dan Lanning's from. He is not going to leave Oregon for a job like Mizzou. And honestly, Mizzou right now is trying to come together with a brand new contract for Eli Drinkwitz, and he's earned it. So it feels like if there's not an opportunity for a homecoming feel, Lanning has it made. He has the facilities, he has the backing and the support. And more specifically, he even said, I'm not worried about the contract extension because plain and simple, one is coming his way, whether it's at College Station, Starkville, another job that opens up, Michigan State, Duke, anywhere that you want to go out there. That's the case. He knows money will come. He's about results. And the results are saying, as of this moment, Oregon's trending upward. Oregon looks like a damn good team. Oregon might end up actually being one of the teams to beat in the Big Ten in year one. So why would he leave a situation like that if it wasn't for anything else but money? Money that eventually will find his way into the back pocket. So I actually believe Dan Lanning when he says that. But again, take nothing away from what this team is. Texas A&M is loaded with money. And back when you look at the days of Dennis Franchione and you look at the days of R.C. Slocum, and even the early stages of Kevin Sumlin, they didn't have the proper resources to be able to go ahead and ask anybody in the country, hey, you want to come down to College Station and try and win a national championship? Now they do. Now they have more than that. In fact, when you look at several programs in college football, what we can say is that there is a clear indication of who has what and what is at your disposal. Alabama has that. Georgia has that. Ohio State has state-of-the-art facilities. I promise you, when you look at USC, if Lincoln Riley does continue to do anything out there, they're going to have to upgrade in his image, and they've already done so. You look at other programs like Texas and Michigan, and you could probably throw in Clemson a little bit. They have that type of money to be able to provide the necessary resources, both in the weight room, in the practice facilities, on the field, the nutrition system, the recruiting aspect, all of it at their disposal. And so does Texas A&M. And the crazy part is Texas A&M also has more than several of those programs that I already named. They just invested over $100 million into a brand new practice facility. Brand new. $100 million going that way. They've upgraded the stadium to make it one of the biggest in college football, and more expansion could be coming very soon. They have state-of-the-art weight room. They have an absolutely phenomenal recruiting class and also internal demeanor. They also have a great support system and a great nutrition system. They have everything needed. And the biggest thing is also they have the talent. If you get the right guy to come into the building and just turn the key a little bit to the left, guess what? It's going to unlock, and you're going to see all the potential that is residing already in College Station. And the big thing is, if you get the right guy in the building, kind of like Washington did with Kalen DeBoer, a lot of these players aren't going to leave. There's going to be some. Naturally, there always is when there's a change of the helm, but not everybody will leave. And then the main thing is also if you keep Elijah Robinson, who's been an elite recruiter, serving now as the co-defensive coordinator and interim coach, a lot of those players were recruited by him and follow his message. So if you get somebody who can just sell himself to the kids, they've already been bought into the program. The program's not changing. The way that I view Texas A&M right now, which is asinine that I even have to have this conversation, is a lot like the Texas Rangers. The Rangers spent money. They spent over $500 million on a middle infield. They went out and they added in a pitcher that wasn't successful during his time in Colorado, $56 million. They went and they added in a veteran in Nathan Eovaldi. They went and they added in a premier Cy Young candidate who had arm injuries to the tune of over $150 million in Jacob deGrom. They took on the contract of Max Scherzer. They did just like Texas A&M. They went and they added in the right pieces to put themselves on a pedestal, and they spent money. But they also spent money on getting the right manager in Bruce Bochy. And to be clear, as good as Texas is, as much talent resides in Arlington, the reason why you saw the Rangers hoist up the Commissioner's Trophy is because the man running the show. You think for 1 second that if you didn't get a Nick Saban into College Station, the results that happened in Tuscaloosa wouldn't happen in Aggieland? You think if Dabo Swinney decided to say, see you later, I'm done with Clemson, he wouldn't be able to bring at least some bit of relevancy, national relevancy, with the resources on campus in College Station? You don't think that Kirby Smart, if he actually was made available, wouldn't produce similar results that he already is in Athens? You're out of your mind. They have everything at their disposal. Everybody knows in the college football world, specifically coaches more than anything else, A&M is a man-made job. All I have to do is be the right man. That's it. That's all this comes down to. You find the right coach to push the right buttons. Everything is at your disposal. You have a young quarterback in Connor Wegman who is committed to the program from what it seems, and he has the capability of leading you to an SEC championship. You have great running backs. You have a stout defensive line, headlined by players like Walter Nolan and Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy and McKinley Jackson. You have a young linebacker to replace Edgerrin Cooper and Tarian York. You have a young group of up-and-coming defensive backs. And also, the transfer portal may give it, but it also may take it away. So the taking is A&M growing and grabbing players who maybe follow said coach to College Station. And maybe you're losing a wide receiver, but you're gaining a damn good one in the process. A&M is made. A&M has the possibility of being a legitimate superstar program in year one. They have everything at the helm to go ahead and put them ahead of everybody else. Everything that we know about A&M is that it is a premier job because of what are the resources. You don't have these resources in Columbia, South Carolina. You don't have these resources in Starkville, Mississippi, or in Lynchburg, Virginia, or even in Oxford, Mississippi. They don't have those in places like Corvallis, Oregon. They do at Texas A&M. The reason Texas A&M is a premier job, and every coach in America would love to have this opportunity, is because of they're willing to invest. They've shown you time and time again they can recruit at an elite level, and also they do what is best for the Aggies. They're paying $76+ million for a coach who was doing wrong for the Aggies. You don't think that they're willing to pay $60 million to do what's right? If the right coach is out there, that is what it takes to win in College Station. It doesn't take money. It doesn't take finances. It doesn't take resources, because they have all that. And the results were 8-4, 7-5, 8-4, 7-5, 1-9-1 season, and a 5-7 finish. That's the results with money. It's all about finding the right head coach, just like the Rangers need to find the right manager. You get somebody who knows exactly what they're doing and how to do it their way, which is completely different than what we've seen for years. It's a man-made job. Jimbo Fisher may have hit the jackpot, but if A&M finds their right coach, they hit the mega millions, and they are going to be booming for the foreseeable future. It's not about money. It's about finding who is the right person for the right job. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. Don't hit the X button yet. Make sure you hit subscribe to keep up with all of our daily content found on Just Saying It and anything else that we post on this channel. Bye.